Hello and welcome back to Fernbus Coach Simulator. I'm Joe and today we're going to be having a look at the VDL Futura, the double-decker variant that has just been released over the last couple of days. It was meant to come out on Tuesday, but then due to some sort of problem somewhere in the old pipeline, it's ended up coming out on today. Yeah, not today, yesterday, last night. Had a problem with it though, apparently. Yeah, goodness only knows. Steam, Aerosoft, TML, whoever it is that's involved, they all fell out. Goodness only knows. So here it is. It's an ugly looking thing, isn't it? Compared to, it's. I mean, I like the VDL Futura single deck regular coach, that we had already. I mean, this is just a bit of a monstrosity. It's just dire to look at. Well, let's get on board. We'll see. See, for me, that opens the wrong. that should open that way. Every relatively normal cut. It just look. That's terrible. Oh dear me. Right, we'll get that shut. Have a look upstairs. Very nice white or cream leather seats. They'll stand the test of time, won't they? On a public transport road vehicle. Look what's that? Oh. It's not very safe, is it? Just like kind of stood here, the sudden drop. Ah! I imagine there's some lawsuit there. Where there's blame, there's a claim. Some nice. What's happening? I imagine that I've just opened something outside. Yes, I have. Have I? I don't know. I clicked it and it made some. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we wouldn't have got very far with that, would we? Before there was some sort of alarm going off. So yeah, that's all. It's a very nicely modelled coach, to be honest with you. Inside is incredibly detailed, and it's nice. Unlike some of the other coaches, I think it was the Scania Touring. You can't walk through the seats, so that's good. The cockpit, as it's otherwise known, very nice indeed. Right, let's get it on, switched on and going. We're going to Kassel, that place. Right, let's get it on. And we're up at Oberhof, so it's going to be a bit of a windy drive. It's going to be horrendous, isn't it? The bus you get, it's about £13.50. That's usual price for DLC for Fernbus. You get two variants in length. I'm using the shorter version simply to make it easier for myself. Because you know what I say. Oh, and these things spin on the back. Isn't that nice? We like spinning animation-y things. Hang on, have we got... Where's the sat-nav? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there we go, left. Thank you so much for joining us. Are you letting me out? Oh, how kind. They're quite nice in Oberhof, aren't they? In Berlin they're not. They just block your path. Another thing as well, whilst I've got your attention, Fernbus, you can get it at a reduced price if you buy it through CD keys. I've put a link in the description, so if you're watching these videos thinking it's a little bit expensive buying it through Steam, if you buy it, click the link in the description, it will take you to CD keys where they will be selling it at a reduced price, and they give you a Steam code. You then type that into Steam and it downloads it. I don't know how they manage to do it cheaper. I honestly think that they buy so many copies. I don't think I'm going the right way. Or maybe I am. Yeah, I think they buy so many copies of the game they get a discount for buying in bulk, and then they pass that discount on to you. It's a perfectly legal way of doing things. It just means that you get it cheaper, and because I've sent you, I'll get a little commission. Happy Joe, happy you, everyone wins. And if Fernbus is at a discount, I do recommend it. It's a wonderful game. It's not perfect, by any stretch of the imagination. There are a lot of things that are lacking on Fernbus, but it's just nice to look at this wonderful scenery. You don't get that on some other games, do you? Yes, I know I'm slagging off OMSI again, but the graphics are just... What we need is for Fernbus and OMSI... Oh, the lighting's just kind of gone a bit astray there, or askew, good word. Yeah, what we need is for Fernbus's graphics and OMSI's gameplay and functionality and modability. We need those two to have a baby, and we'll end up with just this incredible game. I'm a big believer of that. Oh dear me. This route is probably, I mean, to be fair, we're not doing that bad, are we? But this was not the most suitable route to sling a massive double-decker coach up. I really do. The scenery, look at that, that's just incredible. In true Fernbus fashion, it drives like a sandwich tub. You know, it's like a very large sandwich tub, but to be fair, this is a great big walloping massive coach. I'm not expecting kind of handling like Lewis Hamilton, or Lewis Hamilton's car. I don't know what Lewis Hamilton himself handles like. Like that. Let's leave that box unopened, shall we? But yeah, I'm not expecting race car style handling. If I wanted that, I'd go play Forza. Another good game. Forza, brilliant. But yeah, bag of spanners. In terms of engine sounds, I'm pretty sure we've heard these engine sounds before. I'm pretty sure the indicator is the same as the VDL. Where's the road gone? I can only see sunlight. Yeah, the VDL, the whatchamacallit, the single decker. I kind of expect that, to be honest with you. I imagine a lot of the things on this bus have been taken from that other bus, but that's to be expected because they've been made by the same people. I mean, I don't know if I just need to turn my settings or twiddle about with the settings, but I mean, look at that. That's just incredible. The graphics. Maybe I'm just easily amused. I was told last night that I was easily amused by someone because I was on about the OMSI maps that I liked. Yeah, so easily amused. Perhaps I am. But yeah, the graphics on this are just absolutely stunning. I was going to come out with something really important there and, you know, fascinating, but I've forgotten. Rightio, let's, yeah. So we're starting our journey today in Oberhof, this nice little, should we call it a village? Is it a town? Yeah, it's probably a town. I mean, it's got what looks like it should be an Aldi. Idoka. I don't imagine a village. It's kind of, whoops, that's a bit of curb, but I couldn't really get round that, could I? An FF restaurant. It's a bit McDonald's-y to me. There we are, handbrake on and door open. Good morning. Oh, you've all got your winter coats on. Oh, maybe I could open the luggage compartment. There we go. Is that open enough for you? Yep. Hello. God, he's very official, this chap, isn't he? Maybe you could open the luggage compartment. In kind of a passive-aggressive tone. Yeah, come on everybody, on you get, you know the drill. Oh, twins. With a very similar dress sense as well. Yes, hello. Oh, and triplets. Oh, she's here again. God, it's like OMSI, isn't it? Oh, yep, you're the chap that's just... Oh, and another couple of twins. Oh dear, it is the wrong line. I mean, you only get one bus a week up at these parts, don't you? So if this isn't the right bus, I feel very sorry for you, mate. Is that a door as well? Yes. Right, we'll shut that. It didn't look immediately door-esque. Right, off we go. We could do that intro, that Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. But we're not going to do that because you've heard it all before and it's a bit irritating. Oh, for goodness sake. That should shut them up. It's interesting, I've not had them kind of ask for the Wi-Fi clearance in a while. A lot of the DLC buses don't seem to feature it. Maybe they, I don't know, they just haven't asked. I never switch it on and they never ask. Right. Have you actually just... In a bus turning circle, you've actually just driven and parked yourself there. You couldn't have just waited. Oh, actually, this could be. an opportune moment for a nice photo. I mean, you know I love a good photo. Bit of DRL action. There we go. That'll do. Very nice indeed. Oh, and there's some ski jumping things. That's not brilliant, is it? You fly off the top of that ski jump and land in this turning circle. They've clearly not thought that one through. I reckon it was designed by politicians. They never think anything through like that, do they? Oh, we'll put it there. That'll look nice. Except everyone that uses it will meet a very tarmacky death. Right, anyway, enough of that waffling. Off we go. So we're calling at, we'll just have a look on the old map. So our route today is going to take us up to the Hotel Panorama. I imagine that's going to be quite nice. We've driven past it on the way here. We're going to go back down to Luisenthal. We're not stopping there, but that's just where that depot was. There's a spot for a nice photograph there, apparently. We won't stop because we've got a service to run. And then we're just running up to Kassel. I reckon it's Kassel. I should really have researched that before starting a video where I could look like a complete moron. But that's not how we do things here. We don't research things. It's just a plug in and play kind of. That's not very nice. Well, I can't drive straight. I'll hit that house, and someone's just driven into the side of me as well. Excellent. See, I know it was your right of way, but that was your fault, sir. Well, we've just smashed our brand new coach. I'm not giving in. Oh, no, we're... Right, we'll try and do some reversing. I want to push him out the way, because I don't want him to have won. And now the BMW's just driven up behind us. This is going from bad to worse, isn't it, really? He's not winning. He's not winning. I've made that quite clear. Yeah, I think that previous car that's just, done a hit and run, I think he was a bit out of order, seeing as the Audi had let me out. But it's everyone else's fault but mine. There we go. And round. Told you, you're not winning. And I bet he just drives off. Bet you. That BMW behind, he's seen nothing. Yeah, just drives off, not a care in the world. Unbelievable, isn't it? It's like stock car racing. Police, yep, they're nowhere to be seen when they actually need them. Well, it's nice to see some things never change, depending what country you're in, isn't it? I mean, externally, we don't seem to have picked up a lot of damage, so, my employer hopefully won't sack me. I hope nobody filmed it on the phone on the passengers. So the Hotel Panorama. Very nice.
Mitnehmen sollen, ist das kalt.
Hang on. What's the temperature of the aircon? Well, I'll have to sort it when we've stopped. Because it normally defaults to about 15. And 15's a damn sight warmer than it is outside, so you should be happy with that. You can always open a window. No, probably can't. Modern coaches, you can't just open a window, can you? Now we've unlocked the Hotel Panorama. Stop. And brake on. Oh, it's set at 18 degrees. It's hardly cold, is it? Very nice. That can't get over that door. Oh, you are a very small woman, aren't you? A small woman waiting for the wrong bus. Come on. Chop, chop. Oh, for goodness sake. You know where you should store your luggage. Stop coming out with sarcastic and passive-aggressive comments. Right. Oh, there's a lot of people waiting for the wrong bus. Is that everybody? Yep, yeah, lots of people waiting for the wrong bus there. Very nice indeed. Oh, that's a good shot though, isn't it? Outside the hotel. I don't like that green thing on the floor, that's ruined it. You've ruined it. Right. Close the luggage. Close the luggage space. Yep, you'll get an alarm if you don't do that. Right, in we go. And away we go. Off to Kassel. Oh, police are here again. Do you reckon they're following me now to make sure I don't crash again? Like, oh, we'll just follow him. It'll be easier. Most of the reported accidents on this map, or in this country, happen with Flix buses. So we'll just follow them. Nope, well, you weren't for letting me out, were you? There we go, right. Now back down this ginormous hill with the nice scenery. Ooh, the nice scenery. We like the nice scenery. We'll take it nice and slow. I don't want any more accidents this journey. I still don't think that was my fault. I mean, he drove into me. I was already out in the road. It's just stunning, isn't it? I know that, I mean, this game's 4 years old, 5 years old, good lord. 2016 this came out. So, you know, there's probably better examples of graphics out there, but I would be so happy if OMSI was up to this standard of graphics. I really would. And I do like the kind of bounciness when you drive in this coach. You know, it just bounces away, doesn't it? Well, to be fair, any of the coaches on Fernbus. Sorry, just trying to get around there without smashing into somebody. Yeah, any of the coaches on Fernbus just bounce away. But coaches bounce in real life, don't they? The suspension is as such that you like on a cushion of air. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Police are causing accidents now. Unless they're apprehended, that's the word, not reprimanded. Well, they might have been reprimanded. They apprehended somebody. A heathen, a criminal, by just driving into the side of them. That's just how the German police operate. Just smash into the side of somebody and get them out and arrest them. Obviously. There's no messing around like in Britain asking them, oh, would you mind awfully coming to prison? No. Things are done a very different way in Germany. Smash into the side of them, and then it looks like they were vaporised, doesn't it? They just disappeared into space. So, yeah. See the depot coming up on the right hand side where we'd begun our journey. Luisenthal. There we go. Give them a little toot as we go past. Oh, we are speeding, so we'll just ease off on the old throttle. Don't really want to get a speeding ticket. Ooh, this is a good one, isn't it? I like the kind of little chicane when you get to the bottom of the hill to stop you just speeding down the hill and smashing through the village. Way. Wasn't expecting that. I don't really want to stop because I'm a little bit worried we won't get going again. That is quite the hill. Bloody hell. You know you need to speed up when you've got a big walloping great big coach and actually a lorry sat behind you, because that is a lorry in front. I know it's only a very small lorry, but yeah, when you've got us sat behind you, Mr. VW transporting van, you know that it's time to, you know, maybe introduce your right foot to Mr. Accelerator. Ah, there we go. He's got it now. 80 kilometres an hour, chance to be a fine thing. I wouldn't even risk it on this road. See, I still think, I know I say Fernbus is a very kind of Autobahn orientated game, you know, you spend a lot of time on the motorway, but this road is just a pleasure to drive. It's really nice indeed, and I do kind of feel that Fernbus does the roads a lot better than Tourist Bus Simulator. I know they're trying to cram it onto Fuerteventura, but the problem with that is that a lot of the roads are just too narrow and they're too windy for big coaches like this, which kind of hinders you. I just can't get over driving in the snow. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Without the actual snow, you know, the snow on the ground but not snow falling from the sky, because that was a little bit difficult when we did that last time. What were we driving last time? It was the Neo plan, wasn't it, that we drove? And I think we drove it. Did we drive it up to Oberhof? I think we did. Okay, well there you go. Yeah, I love the scenery. The scenery is fantastic. And foot down onto the Autobahn. We want to, you know, we'd like to be doing a bit more than 40 if we can, you know, when we join the motorway. Oh, we're speeding now. The slip roads are not very long. Doesn't help when, you know, VW Tuaregs won't let you out. There we go, back on the Autobahn. It's a shame we can't have the radio on. I used to like listening to the radio, but as you will know if you've watched my other Fernbus videos, we got told off. Got a slap on the wrist from YouTube saying you're using copyrighted material, which I think is a bit of a shame given that obviously it's a radio that came with the game. This is the game, you know, they're showing it off. But so yeah, we used to have a little sing-song to the radio, and now you're just stuck listening to me waffling on forever in a day. Let's go for the overtake. We're on a hill. We could do 100. It's a nice straight bit of motorway, isn't it? Oh, the road textures have gone a bit funny. Whoa, he's not hanging around, is he? Straight off. See, if that truck speeds up, then I'm middle lane hogging, but I reckon I should be fine. You need to remember you're not in a car, so just position yourself on the road a little bit better. There we go. Rivika. I wonder where he's going. Opti Petrol. That tree's just vaporised right in front of... Look, the leaves are just disappearing right in front of our eyes. Look, what's that? Ah, gone. Something afoot in Germany today. Just indicate out so that we're not blocked in. If I knew what button did the hazard lights, I'd thank that person behind me. But as I don't, then we won't. Way round the corner. This is a very nice bridge. I wonder if it's this colour in real life or if some sort of witchcraft with the textures has happened. No, I reckon it's probably this colour in real life. It looks like it should be. Very nice. I wonder if that bridge is actually there. There's a lot of things on Fernbus where I sit wondering, I wonder if that's actually true to life. So I find it quite therapeutic just plodding down the motorway, or down the Autobahn, just kind of plodding along, ready for the shadows from the noise deflector central reservation thingamajigs to just randomly disappear. The textures will just pshung, gone, and then you're left with a flat road surface all of a sudden. But it's not doing it now because I've said, there we go. Look, all the shadows have disappeared, and then they come back again. Do they? Are you going to come back? Oh, hang on, we're coming off here. Yikes. That's me focusing too much on the road. Too much on the road and not actually on the road. Ausfahrt. Yes, thank you. We are ausfarting. And again. Right, are we joining another bit? Is it a dual carriageway or are we full on motorway this time? Oh no, single carriageway. That's nice, isn't it? Oh no, we've not actually joined the motorway yet. Fair dues. Perilously short. Yeah, that's one thing that needs addressing. The slip roads are just too short. I mean, I don't think it's going to be addressed because, like I said, this game's been out nearly 5 years now, and they're still like that. I think it's similar on Euro Truck Simulator. It's a very, very similar style of doing things. Whoa, what's happening here? What's happening here? Oh dear, I think I've just hit some. Have I? Nope, they swerved. They swerved just in time. Oh, it's because it's 60 down here. This is why we're all... Yeah, I've been caught speeding. That was a radar. Yes, I've been caught speeding. Well, what sort of motorway only does 60 kilometres an hour? That's just nonsense. I've not sussed out yet if, like on Bus Sim 18, you can actually see the speed guns. Oh, that's a little short freight train, isn't it? 3 little wagons. It's nice that it's there though as a feature. Yeah, I don't know if had I better pull in? Yeah, I will do. So I'm not middle lane hogging. Yeah, I've not sussed out if because Bus Sim 18 you can see the speed cameras, the little silver boxes. I don't know if you can or not on Fernbus. I've not worked that out. Sailing past them all. Yeah, you all feel silly for being in that lane now, don't you? Come on, come on! can overtake that truck, because obviously now we're going downhill, he's going to speed up. Oh no, speeding again. We're cutting in. No, we're not cutting in. Come on, there we go. He's got the message. See, I was speeding there and he was about to undertake me speeding. That's not on. You know, I was trying to do the right thing and get in this lane. Nice archway bridge, we have one of those, albeit a little bit bigger. Between Brighouse and Manchester on the M62 there's a bridge very similar. It's on a much grander scale, it's Scamenden Bridge. It's a shame because it's such a high bridge, people seem to like to chuck themselves off the top of it. It's very, very sad, but they've now, because you used to be able to stand on it and get a tremendous view of the valley. But now they've had to put these massive, great big ugly looking fences. If you're on that bridge you feel like you're in prison, you know, kind of staring out. You can't really get good photos anymore. Very, very, very sad indeed. I mean, I'm not a lover of heights, not a lover of heights at all, so I drove across it very quickly and didn't look to the side. I stood kind of at the side of the bridge but never ventured onto it because, again, not a lover of heights. I don't know what I thought was going to happen. Maybe I thought it was just going to crumble. You know, it's been there for many, many, many years, and as soon as I set foot on it, it's just going to disintegrate. You know, like kind of pouring water onto something that disintegrates. What dissolves? Sugar, like a bridge made of sugar. Now we're kind of into the surreal, aren't we? You know what I mean, though. You kind of like a bridge made of cardboard and water falls on it. I know what I mean in my head, and I hope that you do too, though I'm kind of doubting it. I've just noticed the snow's all gone. That goes to show how much I've been paying attention. Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of this very autumnal kind of feel. I mean, it's still, what are we in? February? Yeah, we're in February, aren't we? I don't think you're going to let me in. I'm going to give it a go. Just edge. Ah, okay, you keep your lane, so that's fine. Just edge again. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oops, signs for Kassel. Kassel, a town or city full of apartment blocks / flats. Very nice. Or maybe these are just... This is a really random place for a lot of blocks of flats, isn't it? Just kind of out in the sticks. Or maybe it's not. Maybe this is a perfectly normal place. I don't know. Just countryside. Blocks of flats. It doesn't seem to kind of... You know, you don't expect to be quite so in the city quite so early on, you know what I mean? Thank you to you for letting me in. Again, perhaps I'm just talking complete and utter rubbish. It wouldn't be the first time. Off we go. I like a good set of traffic lights. It means that, you know, the Audi Q7 can't just go smashing into the side of me. We'll cut across to this lane. Perfectly legal manoeuvre, I'm sure. Well, it doesn't seem. Oh, is that a whoa? That's a thing on the. I was going to say, is that a church up there? But it kind of looks a bit more sinister than a church, more like a prison. What with the windows, and in fact, it's right up on the hill. There doesn't seem to be an awful lot here. You know, it's not painting an excellent picture of the place. You know, the kind of rubbish strewn all over the streets. Oh, we're off. Yeah, it's not like screaming to me that I must come and visit this place. I'm sure it's lovely, but yeah, Fernbus does not do you justice. Unfortunately. Seems to be some sort of industrial buildings going on the right hand side. Yeah, it's not like JMR electrical appliances, that well-known brand. You know, there doesn't seem to be the same level of landmarks that you will find in the more popular German cities. Maybe this isn't a city, maybe it's just a town. It just seems fairly ordinary, you know what I mean? Just ordinary people just going about their everyday lives. Well, actually, people aren't just going about their everyday lives, because I don't think I've seen a single pedestrian. Well, there's people in cars. There's no pedestrians in this place, is there? How strange. Nope. Are we edging forward? We're doing that thing where it's not actually clear in front, but we've seen that people are moving half a mile ahead, so we're all just going to edge forward, you know, and show everybody that we're ready to go. Well, I'm glad we're in the shade. It's getting a bit warm sat in this sun. And yeah, just to break the silence, I was just having a look on CD keys that I mentioned before. Again, link in the description. Fernbus currently retails at $29.99. Good lord, that's a lot of money. CD keys are currently selling it for £11.79. Now that price obviously may go up and down because they might change that in the future. But as of this recording time. Oh, I'm sorry, we've committed. You saw that was a yellow. Yeah, as of time of recording, you can pick up a copy of Fernbus for £11.79. Make sure you click the link if you are interested in that. Don't just type CD keys, because if you click my little link, then I get a little thank you from CD keys. You can also get the Fernbus Platinum Edition. I don't know. Well, it must be better, because it says it's the Platinum Edition automatically. Hang on, where am I going here? Not that way, because there's a bus down there. Ah, in here. Yeah, the Platinum has a picture of the Neo plants. I imagine you get a DLC with that as well. That should be $37.99. It says it is on Steam. Again, I've not looked. I've just gone by. Thank you, love. Yeah, I've just gone by what it's saying on CD. It's $37.99. £15.49 you can pick that up for. So yeah. Click the link in the description and go and buy that if you want to buy that. So that is meaning, hang on, we'll turn the engine off so that we can actually hear what we're saying. That's the end of today's video. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. Are you going to be going out and buying the FDD2, the VDL Futura thing? We can only call it a thing. That's all it's suitable as. It's It's not pretty enough to be anything else other than the VDL contraption / thing. Are you going to be going out and buying it? What did you think to the video? Let me know in the comments. And of course, make sure you subscribe. Click that like button on the video. I really appreciate it. Anyway, until next time, cheerio and goodbye for now.